Unfortunately, over break, we lost a Don's great, Monsignor Dickey.
We caught up with Madame Chailloux to remember him. Hey Dons, I'm here with Madame Chailloux, a parishioner at Monsignor Dickey's parish. Madame Chailloux, how did you know Monsignor Dickey?
Well, first of all, he was the principal at Uni, but that was even before my time, maybe a year or two before my time. But I would see him once in a while walking around, in the courtyard at Uni. And then also he was afterwards the parish priest of Mary Magdalene, which is my parish. So
what do you remember about your experiences with Monsignor Dickey? Anything in particular stand out to you?
He had very good sermons because he was very intellectual, and he was a stickler for details. He had to have everything said. He was I've never really seen him crack a smile, but he would say jokes sometimes under his breath or with a straight face, and they were actually very funny.
He seems like a great guy. Thank you so much. Thanks, Madame Chailloux. He will surely be missed in the Dons community. Speaking of the Dons community, let's hear about some sports news for this week.
Oh, it's been a fantastic week for your Don sports teams. Starting off with your girls basketball team defeating Morris in their league game last Tuesday. Now zooming on over to football, I caught up with Coach Joel to hear more about our state championship win.
Coach, what was going through your head when we won state?
Oh, just a feeling of elation, joy, relaxation, and just happy as could be that all the hard work that the coaches and players have put in for 18, 20 long weeks paid off, and we got a victory.
Fantastic. Now, how was the trip up to Sacramento? Can you tell us a few details about it?
You know, it was great. Unbelievable support. Looked up in the crowd and just could not believe how many people made the trip up. I know Mr. Winkowitz drove up there with his dad that day, turned around right after the game to come back home. And he's probably one of a handful of people that did that. So it was awesome. We had a 1961 grad. That's the first year of the Don's graduation class. Jim Weir, who was up there, actually said prayer with us before the game, and had an email from him afterward about what it meant to him and how he felt in there, and almost broke down crying doing that with the players and before that state game.
Fantastic. Now, looks like you're missing something on your face. Can you tell us a little bit more about what happened to your mustache?
Yeah, so a couple months ago, some of the players came up and said if we win state, would I shave the mustache? And I said, absolutely. And so after the game, I think it was Drew Gallup had his clippers there, and we had a little ceremony that Jordan Jen Markeith put together, and it came off.
Fantastic. Now, the Union Tribune has said that we are the best team in San Diego history. So I guess the outstanding question is, what about the 2008 team, Coach?
I've never, in all my years of coaching, compared one team to the other, and I think that going across the board, they're both great teams. I'm sure all the 2008 guys will argue that they're still the best, and you guys will argue that you're still the best. I know that they were two unbelievable football teams, and I think if they played each other and some way got those ages together and played, it'd be a heck of a football game.
Fantastic. Now, special teams played a big role in this game. How confident were you in the field goal squad when it came down to the last kick?
Oh, completely. We almost kicked the field goal on first down, but figured let's see what they're going to do and see how they adjust to a formation we hadn't run all game, and they didn't do a very good job adjusting to it. But when we got that penalty, when we're a half yard away from the goal line and we got the penalty, you can see a picture of me smiling because it was like no big deal. Now we just kick the field goal and we win.
Thanks, Coach. Always good to see what our sports teams are up to.
We'll see you next week, Dons, for some more winning and some great news. Stay safe out there.
That's a wrap.
We are the